Okay, I see it now. Test. Coach Ralph, can you give us a sound check? Those of us out there, can you give us a sound check? We're good? All right.
All right, we're up and
All
running.
right, we're finally up and running. All right, Coach, how we doing?
Good.
Good.
Good to see you.
Man, I got SynCal Commissioner and head coach for Modesto Broncos, Matt Dietz, with us. First up, I am super excited about the Media Day so far. What do you think, Coach?
I think it's great. I think this is one of the best things that's ever happened for youth football, and I really appreciate and humbled by what you guys are doing. I admire it. I mean, for a long time, this stuff wasn't put in the spotlight. So.
Right. I agree. I always thought 209 was just absolutely loaded with talent. I think at whatever point we kind of lost our way since UOP lost its Division I football program and things kind of migrated out away from the Central Valley. And now we got like Turlock Pride here. You guys are here, Modesto Broncos. We saw Southsiding coming in. Central Saints was already at the door. And I think it's just a good thing to have just the Empire Classic overall, best of the best stuff. So what are you looking forward most to today in particular for Media Day?
Today I'm looking for the camaraderie and meeting some of the other coaches and talking to them and maybe talking X's and O's or just about the event itself, you know, and how important this is for all of us.
Probably an excellent time for everybody to network too as well, right? Just, you know, you have some of these long tenured coaches such as yourself. We had a conversation where we were talking about you've been doing this for how many years now?
26 years.
26 years. I don't know if anybody else can top that, but I'll ask them every time they sit down to see if anyone comes, because I'm half that. I was 15 years. Right. And I put it in at a very young age. I was 15 years old, went through 15 years of it. And 15 years is a long time in youth football, man. It's like if you move up in the age groups, maybe it gets a little more taxing, but I enjoy the youth football level in particular. So.
Absolutely, and I've done high school. I coached at Modesto High, coached at Downey High, coached at Riverbank High. I like this age group. I like the 12, 13, and 14-year-old age group. The skill set is there. They're just about to blossom, but yet they just want to soak up information in football.
Yeah.
And I've been blessed to have some great teams and some great players over the years and be able to feed the Modesto City schools and help them with their success.
Awesome. Yeah, I did a handful of years at the high school level. But, yeah, my love is definitely youth football level. I'm a little bit younger in the age group that I like to stick to, which basically 11, 12, and 13, maybe not quite 13, but 11 and 12, that JV group in particular.
Right.
I actually love that, too, because you get one kid walking into the season, and there's an entirely different kid that walks out off your football team at that point. So I really like it there. So let's talk about Empire Classic just a little bit, too. You guys are paired up against the Manteca Junior Buffaloes. I am 100% sure, since you were even rumored to be in the Empire Classic, you were doing a lot of homework. So what do you think about your matchup so far?
I think they're formidable. I think it's going to be great. It's something that we haven't seen in SynCal yet, so I like that. I like, you know, mixing it up and seeing they got a great quarterback that can run. They got a big fullback, number 10.
Yeah.
I mean, he rolls downhill pretty damn hard. You know, I'm impressed by their coaching staff and the scheme that they came up with. But we'll be prepared, and we've been working hard, putting in more hours. We're not under restrictions for only 2-hour days now since it's a tournament. We're out there like 3 hours working on spread and working on this and working on that. But hey, Junior Buffs, my hat's off to them. Great organization, great team, and we're looking forward to a good matchup. Yeah,
I talked to Coach Bubba for a little while. He speaks very highly of the Modesto Broncos too. Hopefully we get a chance to sit him down and talk about the matchup. You know, when you talk about the different styles that you play, what stands out to you most? What's the big difference from hopping over and playing a Central Valley Youth Football and cheer team like Manteca versus the other SynCal teams? Like, what's the big differentiating factor?
I just think it's just the diversity of they throw the other leagues throw a lot more than we do. We're more of a control the ground, control the line of scrimmage type league. You know, you got the Turlocks, and you saw it with the Pride, line up in power eye and go at it.
Yep.
Us, we run sort of a pistol wing tee wishbone combination thing. I'm a firm believer that the run sets the pass up.
Yep.
But a lot of the teams in the Delta Youth League and TVYFL and some of the other leagues, I guess they're the opposite. They feel as though the pass sets up the run, which is fine. I mean, whatever your forte is, but I'm not a big believer in that, only because only 3 things happen when you throw the football, and that's an incomplete, an interception, and a completion. So you got a 33% chance of something going good. So when I do throw the football, it's going to be something high percentage.
Yeah. I agree. I agree with that too, especially at the youth football level. Unless you have a quarterback like Manteca Junior Buffaloes have,
Right.
I don't tend to air those things out. I mean, quarterbacks that, yeah, some of them have an arm and, 7-on-7 really great, but the moment you put them under center, have them drop or even out of the gun and put on some pads and stuff, they don't do quite what they do in the spring, right?
Right, it doesn't transition over very well.
Yeah.
But like I said, number 2, their quarterback, I'm not sure what his name is. Mad respect for him.
I think his name is Brody. I could be wrong, but I think it's Brody.
Great kid.
Yeah.
You could tell his attitude's phenomenal. He's a hard worker. He knows his stuff. So, I mean, I admire him. I mean, I would love to have somebody like that on my team. But I'm content as well with my quarterback. So.
I'm sure you are. Now, your quarterback is also on the shorter stature side, just like Manteca's is too as well.
Yes.
Unless we saw somebody different against the Turlock Pride. But
right.
He looks pretty quick. He did make some good moves out there. Well, let me ask you this way without giving up too much. You got anything up your sleeve for Manteca coming out this weekend?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I bet you do.
Yeah, we've got some things that we're going to do a little bit differently. We actually changed our defense up a little bit.
Okay.
We're typically run like 4-4 or something like that, but we're going to morph into something a little more suitable to what we're up against.
Yeah, because you saw, at least in the game film, you saw at least 4, even sometimes 5 wide receivers. And like I said, if you're putting 8 in the box, you're kind of setting yourself up for failure to defend something like that.
Right.
Okay, sounds good. And what offensive must-haves in order to win and defensive must-haves for
we
you
have
guys
to control the football. We have to control we can't turn it over. We can't do dumb things. We got to get our kick-out blocks on some of their backers. We got to get hats on their backers. I got to get my linemen to the next level.
Gotcha.
Their backers do a lot of tackling. Defensively, we just got to shut the pass down, and there's a couple ways to do that. I'm not going to give that away right now, but I think we're well prepared. Jesse Bocanegra, one of the best defensive coordinators I've ever coached with at any level. He's my D coordinator, been with me since 2011, ripped off 7 Super Bowls with me. He's got a great game plan, and I think people are going to be surprised.
I hope so, Coach. I hope so. All right, thank you so much for sitting down and talking with me right now. Give me 1 second. What about it? Yeah. Ish. All right, Coach. We'll go right there. I'll let you go for right now. Go enjoy the media day.
Absolutely.
We appreciate you having up. We'll see you out there tomorrow,
all right,
too.
Thank
All
you
right,
so
Coach?
much.
Yep.
All right.
Thanks. All right, everybody. That was Coach Matt Dietz with the Modesto Broncos. We are going to go live to some field interviews with the kids, too, as well. So give me a second to make sure we can get that going. I'm going to go ahead and drop this down just a little bit so we have a little bit steadier of a stream. All right, sounds great, everybody. And like I said, we have a big media day event here. I know you can't see it behind me, but there is hundreds of people literally out here right now. We have kids out on the field. They're having a good time. And then we're going to start bringing some kids out. And we're going to do some on-field interviews with Coach Mike, Coach Brian, Coach Ralph. They're all here today. So we appreciate you guys chiming in. Another thing I'd like to do is kind of go through the live chat just a little bit. I know you guys are in there. Thank you guys so much for being in the live chat. So let's see. For the Los Banos Wildcats, I did reach out to Los Banos Wildcats. I did not get anything back. I actually talked to them quite a bit after the SinCal Super Bowl. We did exchange phone numbers. If things don't go through, things don't go through. They did get the official invite. So if you're wondering where your team is at, you're going to have to contact your administration to get the reasons why. And that would be the best I can do for you guys. Make sure I got my stream up, guys. Sorry about that. Okay. Let's see. I'll try to get Coach Bubba up from Manteca Junior Buffaloes, too. That is the plan. I would love to do that. Let's see. What else we got in here, guys? Go ahead, put some stuff in the live chat, and I'll try to get the go when we're ready. All right. We're going to go to the field.
coming out. All right, awesome. This came out today. I hope you guys do awesome tomorrow. We've been watching you guys all season. It's going to be really exciting. So I'll go ahead and I'll kick it back over, and I think that'll be it. All right, perfect. All right, thanks, guys. All right, go.
All right. Sorry, if you guys can hear me, we did have a little bit of audio issues there. We'll bring up one more interview. Apologies for that. Again, we're still just kind of playing with all this right now, but if any other one of the coaches want to come and sit down and chat with us and podcast with us, that'd be great. We'd have a good time. Let's see if I can coax any of the other coaches to come over here with us, or we're just going to wait until we get another interview to come up. We'll see. Let me see if I can get Coach Ralph to help me out. Anyway, I'm going to go through the live chat. I can do it now, yeah. Yeah. All right, so we got some Modesto Broncos. We're going to come up, and we're going to do... Let's see. We're probably going to go cut over. We've got some Modesto Broncos that are going to want to come over, so that's going to be good for us here. All right, guys, make sure you guys tune in tomorrow, too. We have the Empire Classic. The big games are coming up tomorrow. Today we got the media day. And just let me when we're ready to go. Are we good to go? All right, let's go to the field cams.
You play?
I'm Landon Schaefer. I play quarterback.
Quarterback, all right.
I'm Elijah Jackson. I play quarterback.
Quarterback, all right, what do we got here?
I'm Max Sanchez. I play running back.
Running back. All right, awesome. So you guys had quite a season. You guys were all the way to the end, and you got a tough loss there at the end of the year. Are we looking for some redemption here at this the Empire Classic?
100%.
100%? All right, what do you think?
Agreed.
Yeah? What do
Yeah,
you think?
100%.
100%. Okay, so what do you think, or what do you want personally to happen for yourself tomorrow when you play this game?
To have fun and win.
Have fun and win. All right.
To have fun and play a great game and play our team's potential.
Okay, awesome.
I just want to play and hope everybody's safe.
Okay, perfect. All right, so we're gonna take it a little bit different. What is your favorite NFL player? What do you like to model yourself after?
Honestly, this is my first year playing quarterback, but I always like Christian McCaffrey. Who's always my favorite.
Oh, that's perfect. All right, yeah.
Mine would probably be Michael Vick because he's talented and I like the way he runs his offense.
Oh yeah, I like that player too. I like that pick.
Mine would be Christian McCaffrey because he's a good running back. He's super talented and yeah.
All right, perfect. Well, I like those picks. So, all right, awesome, guys. So, thank you. All right, good luck tomorrow. All right, I hope you guys have a great game and fun, like you said. And we'll see you out there tomorrow. All right, guys? Thanks.
All right. Awesome. So we had some kids from the Modesto Broncos just chatted up with Coach Mike, and we are back with, now we got Coach Colston, Central Saints 10U. How we doing, Coach?
Hey, I'm happy to be here.
Good. What do you think of the media day so far? You know, we big shout out to Vince Carter, Elevate, to help us put together this kind of stuff. What do you think?
Hey, it's a collegiate aspect. Like, the whole atmosphere is collegiate, man. It's something I'm used to, but I know these kids are freaking out right now.
Yeah.
It's set up right, and they deserve this. You know, they all deserve it.
Appreciate that.
But I'll be honest, I'm ready to get it cracking, man. I can't wait till 10 a.m.
All right, you ready to go home, go sleep early, man. Get up early, get some work in?
Man, Coach, hey, you see my baby right there? I ain't sleeping tonight. I ain't gonna sleep until we done tomorrow.
All right, so what kind of preparation did you guys go through for the Empire Classic? You guys have the South Stockton Vikings. They're the Delta Youth Football Champions. You guys are the Trans Valley Youth Football Champions. How do you guys think you're going to do? What kind of preps did you guys make?
So one thing that we got on everybody is we're physical.
Yep.
A lot of kids nowadays, you know, they don't like to be hit. A lot of adults don't like to be hit. My kids are a little different. They're old school. We're very disciplined, as you can see. We're a feeder program, so I treat them like the high school program. So everything that we do is what we do at the high school level. And we run our high school at Central Catholic. It's like a college, you know, but we watch film, I'll tell you that. There's no youth program watching more film than us, I'll be honest. And we're teaching them the collegiate aspect of it, how to break film down and stuff. Freehoff, myself, and the rest of our coaches, we spend hours and hours of breaking down film, and we actually take away some of our practice time during the week and dedicate it to the classroom. And a lot of people don't have access to do that, but we do that, man. We have a lot of classroom time, and it shows when you watch them play. The kids, they know where to be.
Yep.
You know, and timing is everything, but it's just a blessing to have these kids at this level, man. Everybody don't get a chance to coach kids at this level, and I think I'm blessed, man. My kids are different. I always tell people my kids are different, man.
They are.
Every day I'm like,
we got a chance to see them at the Super Bowl too, and that was a hell of a game versus a really tough team, the Modesto Rams. You guys, I think it was convincing in a lot of aspects, right? I don't think it's debatable. You guys are the champions that come out. Yes, it's a close game, but you guys beat them, you know, not just once but twice, right?
Twice.
You guys beat them twice, so I think that's definitive, right? Not only do you get the title, but you defend the title when it counts the most.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And here's my thing. You know, people, oh, who's the best? It's up in the air. It was a tight game. No, we won twice.
Yep.
Now, I love all those Rams kids. I train a lot of them.
Yeah.
They're good athletes. But the Central Saints is a better football team. 2023, we're a better football team. And that's because the hours that they put in on the field and off the field. And I'm not going to talk about their overall GPA because it's up there.
It better be, right?
It's up there. And you know what? It's more than what we asked for. So I'm just blessed, man. I'm happy, man. It's amazing to be a part of it. When I get older, I'm going to be talking about this group of kids because they just different, man. A lot of them going to go far in life, whether it's with football or with their own business. They're going to go far because they're dialed in. But tomorrow they're going to make a big statement, because a lot of these kids have been, you know, going back and forth with, you know, Modesto and Stockton, who got the better youth program.
Right. Now we got a chance to.
And 10 a.m.
Yep, tomorrow.
10 a.m.
It's going to go down.
Yeah, and you know what? Everybody knows this. Lavelle Hawkins, me and him like brothers, you know.
Yep, I remember being made foolish, you know, by Lavelle Hawkins in high school.
Man, a lot of them, right?
Yeah.
So I beat him 2 weeks ago. He coaches at Edison. I coach at Central. I beat him. You know, he gave me a hug.
Good.
I said, good luck, bro. He said, I wish you bad luck.
There we go. There's that competitive spirit.
And you know what? It's been like that since I first moved to California. When I came from Arkansas, Lavelle, immediately, we were just like that. And tomorrow's going to be the same way. Number 2, the quarterback for the Vikings, that's his nephew.
Yeah, I saw him. I got a lot of game film on him.
He's just like his uncle. Just like him. So I'm looking forward to telling him tomorrow after the game. The same thing I told him last week.
So, Coach, how long have you been coaching? So I had Coach Matt Dietz just sit down. He put up 26 years. So he's a Modesto Broncos varsity head coach. But he said 26, which is longer than mine, significantly longer than mine. And so that's why I was like, okay, well, I wonder who else can throw that many years up there. How many years have you been coaching in general? Because he threw high school in too, but he's a little bit up there in the age category.
26?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm only 36 years old.
Yeah, I know. So unless you're coaching since you were 10.
So I played football up until what? 8 years ago.
Yeah.
I'm 36. I started playing when I was 28. I played pro. I played D1.
Yeah.
So I immediately jumped into coaching. Like my last 2 years of playing pro ball, I started coaching. So this is my 10th year coaching.
Nice.
And 26, man, I pray to God to get to that point, but man, that's a lot of years.
That's a lot of years, a lot of patience, right?
And you said that's Coach Dietz from Modesto Broncos?
Modesto Broncos 14U. So you talk about people, you know, and I know Central Saints do a ton of film work, but he says he's a creature in that film room. He does the same thing too.
Well, okay.
So probably the difference between a coach watching it versus the team watching and understanding. Is that where you're going to go with this?
No. So I coach with Roger Canepa and Shannon Freehoff. Shannon Freehoff has been coaching for 40-plus years. He's my mentor. Roger Canepa has 283 wins in the CIF. That's my mentor. So that level of coaches is different. When they break film down, it's different. I don't care who it is. You get Like we had Herm Edwards at our practices in the off season. To sit there and get drilled and quizzed by them and then break things down, it's a different ball game.
Wow.
It's different. So, I mean, I want to meet Coach Deach because I want to learn something from him. I'm a student of the game. I'm a student forever. I want to learn something from him, but that's a blessing to coach that long. But I do sit with Roger Canepa and Shannon Freehoff every day, so I'm a student 1,000% of the time. And if they ask me a question, it's yes, sir. Thank you, sir. That's it.
100%. Yeah, and definitely a good opportunity here for all the coaches to kind of network, finally get to shake hands with people outside of the league that they're not used to going against and stuff. You'll get a chance, maybe a little bit. You kind of know Stockton already, but South Stockton Vikings, they got it coming, yeah?
Absolutely. So I'll be honest, Matt, I told you before, I lost my last year, 8th grade, the Super Bowl. I lost to the South Stockton Vikings.
Yep.
I'm 36 and it still bothers me. So tomorrow at 10 a.m. It's a little different.
All right.
I hope all you guys tune in, though, man. It's a blessing. I can't stop looking at this, man. I never had anything like this, and you usually don't get anything like this until you get to college. I never experienced anything like this until I had ESPN at the D1 level. So you guys are doing it, man. Hats off to you guys.
I appreciate that,
You guys are doing it right, man. But 209 strong. We keep sticking together doing what we're doing. These kids are going to have it made, man.
Yes, sir. I believe that, too. Thank you so much, Coach, for sitting us down.
Absolutely.
Appreciate you.
Thank you for having me again, Coach.
Yeah, we'll catch up for sure. We'll see you at the game tomorrow for sure.
Coach.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, guys. Yeah, I'll see you, Coach, man. Good stuff. All right, so we're going to go live. Yeah, send some more over my way. All right, and we got Livingston Wolves. We got a bunch of players that are coming up right now. And so it's going to be a good time with the Livingston Wolves, and we'll go ahead. We'll bring them in right now.
We're good to go. Okay. All right, so we're here with the Wolves. All right, you guys had a great season all the way to the end. Just came up just short. So does this feel like something you guys kind of want to use this game to kind of get back that end the year with a win?
Yeah, it was a shock, like a loss, but it's whatever.
Yeah. Did you guys expect to win that game by a lot?
Kind of.
Kinda.
Yeah.
Kinda. A good game at least.
Yeah.
All right. So why don't you tell me what position do you play?
I played quarterback, number 1. And yeah.
All right.
I play wide receiver and corner.
Wide receiver. Okay, and you?
I play backup quarterback and lineman.
All right, backup quarterback and lineman. Awesome. And what is your favorite NFL player?
My favorite NFL player? That's a good question. I like Jalen Ramsey.
All right, Jalen. All right, I like that one. How about you?
Probably Odell Beckham Jr. since I'm a wide receiver.
Okay, all right. And who's your favorite player?
Probably Lamar Jackson.
Lamar Jackson. I like that pick too. He's a lot of fun to watch a lot of times. All right. So here's what we'll do. What is the cameraman's like? Yeah, because he's a Baltimore Ravens fan, so he's huge about that one. What is your favorite part of practice?
Well, my favorite part of practice is the throwing drills and like passing and all that. It's pretty fun.
Oh, you like all the quarterback? Of course, you're the quarterback, right? You like all the quarterback. What about you?
One-on-one drills because I like to guard people and also catch the ball on people.
Okay, so you play DB as well?
Yeah.
All right, nice. How about you?
My favorite is to like tackling drills, like I forgot the chicken drills when you run, like you lay down on your back and you run and hit.
Oh, okay, yeah. There's some people call it 2 on the floor, and there's a bunch of different names, but yeah, awesome. Okay, so personally, what do you hope to happen for yourself tomorrow? Do you expect to score a lot of points, make a lot of tackles? What do you want to happen for yourself tomorrow?
I expect myself to at least have 1 touchdown and multiple completed passes. And I expect myself to throw 1 deep ball to my receiver.
Okay, perfect. Maybe this one, maybe?
I want to get a touchdown, maybe a tackle, hopefully.
Okay. All right. And you, what do you want to happen tomorrow?
I probably throw some couple touchdown passes.
Okay.
And completions.
Okay, perfect. All right. Well, thanks, guys. Thanks. Good luck tomorrow, okay? And hopefully it goes exactly the way you guys want it to, okay? All right. Yeah, have a good one.
All right. I got the 12U Central Saints head coach here now sitting down with us. Coach, why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself to everybody?
Coach Felton Payne, the Central Saints 12U. Second year as a JV head coach.
Gotcha. And how long have you been coaching in general?
About 15 years.
Nice.
Only the last 4 with the Saints.
Gotcha. Where were you before Central Saints?
The Modesto Patriots.
Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, that's going back a little ways. I haven't heard that franchise in a bit. Okay. And what do you think about the media day so far? All the kids are coming in, the turnout, and kind of what we have set up here today. What do you think?
Oh, man, I think this is super cool. I've never been a part of this as a youth coach, and what you guys got going here, it's pretty nice. And the kids are having fun, and they get to interact with other teams that they normally don't interact with, and, build those bonds across the whole 209.
I appreciate that, Coach. Thank you so much. So you guys are squared off against. You guys are. Sorry, excuse me. I've been brain dead, setting all this up, everything that's going on. You guys are Turlock Pride, right?
Yeah.
You guys got against Turlock Pride.
Yeah.
How do you guys think you guys match up against the Turlock Pride tomorrow?
I think we match up pretty good. They have some speed over there. A little smaller guys, but I think it's a rules thing. But they definitely got some speed and some good players. And their coach has been around a long time, and he has some good. I've heard good things about him. I haven't coached against him or actually met him, but I've heard nothing but good things. He puts together a good program over there.
And what kind of preparation did you guys go into maybe this past week to kind of prepare for the Empire Classic and the Turlock Pride?
It was kind of practice as usual. We broke down the film that we could get, and just basically their tendencies and what they like to do, and saw and got to kind of fit how our defense would respond to those.
Gotcha.
And so we worked on that.
Anything special that you guys put in for this week? Or are you just going to be business as usual?
Yeah, as we line up and run up the middle,
I tell that to everybody who talks about the Central Saints. So what did they do? What did they do that's special? It's like, not a whole lot. What they do really well. Right? Is that like you can see it, a lot of times it's like, oh, it's just I-backs. It's just old school football. They just run at you. And it's like, but it's not just that until you actually line up and get hit, get kicked, get trapped, all those other things, fall asleep to a play action pass, all those things.
Yeah.
There's a lot more of a mental aspect to it, and that's what I like about the Central Saints.
Yeah, and that's what everybody knows what we do. We just get our boys to buy in and block hard and run hard. And, if you're relentless, a lot of people don't want to deal with that over and over and over. So that's kind of our motto, just line up and run our best against your best.
Of all the Central Saints, and actually doesn't even matter which level now that I think about it, with this 8, 10, 14U, you guys go into halftime against the teams, maybe you guys are up a touchdown or 2. But by the end of that game, it does not feel that close at all. You guys are up by maybe another touchdown or 2. Yeah. And it just seems like you just wear people out come middle of the third quarter and especially in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, and I think we're pretty militant, and we run them hard, and conditioning, we pride ourselves on conditioning so that they can still be functioning at a high level in the fourth quarter. So that wears on people a lot because we got big boys, but they can run too. So
you guys got a quick running back too.
Oh yeah, I think he's the best 12U in this area.
I don't think you got to make a very big argument for that either. We got a chance to watch what you've seen, the hype film and everything we put out. Like that just burned into the back of our brain. Like we knew exactly who this kid was. Now, when I first came out, I think he might be even one of the Elevate kids, or somehow Elevate kind of knows him a little bit. I got warned. I didn't listen. I went and I watched. I said, oh, my goodness. I watched this kid turn a corner and just break everybody's angles, and I'm just like, this kid has got another gear that I don't think anyone can keep up with. So as far as the speed goes for the Turlock Pride, I think he helps you guys equalize that quite a bit.
Yeah, he does. And he plays on defense, too. He plays safety, and he comes downhill.
Yeah.
So it's good. He's a special kid. He's a special kid, and he's got the right attitude too. No ego, no nothing. He'll help anybody. So he's special. He's a good all-around athlete.
I'm sure we'll be calling out his name quite a few times for sure coming up tomorrow. And you guys are the, forgive me, got 5. You guys are the 2:00 game time. All right, so make sure you guys come check out Central Saints and Turlock Pride. They are the 2:00 game time, 12U. We had the Turlock there, the runner-ups in the Super Bowl, but you guys are the champions. You guys beat a very good Modesto Rams team. Yeah, I know. I heard. The minute I walked into that stadium at Denair, everyone's like, you should have been here yesterday. That was the game to watch, possibly game of the year.
It was a good – I mean, we have the video, but it ain't the same as what you guys do with the commentating and everything. It was good from start to finish, like action-packed.
You think it'll be just as close with Turlock Pride?
Yeah.
So you're humble. I can tell right now you're humble. You're like, I'm not going to talk trash. We're going to go handle business.
I think if the boys execute, it should be a good game. It should be a good game. We'll see what happens. We always come out flat. And if you can't weather those punches at the beginning, then it could be a long day, And so they got the speed to make it a long day. That's why we try to get our boys pumped and ready to go.
Gotcha. And I think it was a long day for everybody in the Transville Football League when they played you guys. So
yeah. Except for the Rams, both games were close.
That's
both
good.
Games were close. This last one, it was good. I'm the guy that punishes them at halftime when they're down.
Yeah.
And it seems to work.
So you're the pep talk guy. You're the motivational speaker.
I'm the motivator, yeah.
All right, so what words of motivation before we go here? What words of motivations do you have for your kids coming into this weekend?
Well, apply what we've learned all year, and we've started to peak at the right time. Just keep that going and execute the way we've been executing these last couple weeks because they're clicking and firing on all cylinders right now. And so keep doing that. Come out stronger than we have been, and just keep your foot on the gas.
Sounds good, Coach. Hey, thank you so much for sitting down and talking with me. Appreciate you having here. Have fun today.
Appreciate it.
Thanks. All right, we're going to go ahead and send it over. Coach Mike's got some more kids over there.
All right, so we're here with the Tracy Bucks, Super Bowl champions. Congratulations, guys. Yes, why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself, just your name and the position.
Miles Poston, tight end and D-end.
Sebastian Lomelli, running back and safety.
Lachlan Forrester, running back and corner.
So what do you guys think tomorrow, what the score might be? Putting you on the spot.
I'm saying 19-0.
19-0. All right, what do you think?
18-0.
Okay.
Thinking it's going to be a little closer, like 20-19-ish.
Oh, okay. All right. So we got a real close score. All right. No problem. Why don't you tell me, what is your favorite football play? What is your favorite one that you like to run personally?
George Kittle.
Okay. All right.
Charles Woodson.
Charles Woodson. Okay. I'm noticing a pattern, like position specific here.
Barry Sanders.
Oh, very good. Very good. One of my favorite football players ever right there. All right. So now that we've ended off on a Super Bowl win with you guys, and you guys are undefeated, but do you want to end the year off on the highest note possible? How many tackles do you want to make?
10.
10, all right.
At least 5.
5, all right. You're going to be all over the field too, okay.
At least 5.
Oh, so you guys just taking all the tackles for yourselves, right? Awesome. All right, well, thanks, guys. Appreciate you guys coming out. Good luck tomorrow, guys.
Thank you.
Yes, absolutely. You guys have a good one.
All right, so we got 14U head coach for Central Saints. Now, Coach, why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself to everybody on the live?
I'm Leon Verduzco. I've been with the Saints for 14 years. I've coached all the levels, so I'm pretty familiar with everything.
Gotcha. And how long have you been coaching this varsity team?
This is my third season of varsity.
Awesome.
And first year with these group of kids. A few of them returned from last year. So.
Gotcha. So you guys ran up your season as runner-ups to the Trans Valley Youth Football League, and you guys are squaring up against the Livingston Wolfpack or Livingston Wolves, also runner-ups in their leagues. How do you guys think you match up going in Sunday?
According to my defensive coordinator, we should be pretty good. I mean, defensively, that's where we banked off of them and fed off that. So I think we do pretty good against them based on what kind of offense they run.
And what kind of preparations did you have going into this week? I know a couple of the other Central Saints coaches are saying, business as usual. Did you guys do anything different this week?
No, we did change up a few things. We didn't have our returning quarterback, so we had to make another guy step up as a quarterback, and he's done it before in the past. And so he's doing good, and he's probably a little bit better than the two guys that ain't coming with us.
All right.
We did change a few things, add a little bit of shotgun, a little more passing game.
Oh,
we're
interesting.
mostly run team, but we're just going to work with whatever works for us.
So what is the one thing you have to get done on the offensive side of the ball going into this weekend, you think?
Make sure we do proper blocks. Our run schemes have always been great, and that's what we feed off of, and that's what we run the most is run. As long as we do our offensive line blocking, everything should fall in place.
And then same question, but defensive side of the ball. Is there anybody in particular you guys are looking out for Livingston or anything?
From right here, number two, and the quarterback. They're pretty good receiver and the quarterback. So we just got to make sure we lock them up and our corners stay tight with these receivers. So.
Gotcha. And what kind of words of encouragement do you have for your kids going into this weekend? Did you have any motivational speeches? Did they have any questions for you?
No, we told them, hey, finish strong like we've done all season long. Let the defense, kick in gear and go off that. And there's nothing else that you guys need to do. You know what you're more than capable of doing.
Sounds like a typical Central Saints approach, up and down. You guys are like, no, business as usual. We go in, we have a rhythm that you guys get into, not just from the beginning of the week in practice, but all the way through the game. What do you think about the media day that we're kind of trying to put on for all these teams and stuff? What's been your experience so far out here?
Good so far. I mean, this is the first time ever doing this, and, never saw this before with anybody or any team So it's nice, and it gives these guys an experience. It's something to look forward and see what they do off of this. If they get something out of it or not, then, hey, business as usual come Sunday.
Awesome. I like the fact that at least they get to meet these kids face to face rather than, hey, on YouTube I saw it, that's number so and so.
Exactly.
So I think once they humanize the kids a little bit more and saying, okay, well, now I see you in person. You're a kid just like me, and I think that'll make for good competitive games. And I think the sportsmanship aspect of it is what I'm real interested to seeing. I know every single team that's out here, including you guys, are going to be very competitive. And you guys are the 6 o'clock game, right?
Yes, we're a 6 o'clock game.
Gotcha. Well, Coach, thank you so much for sitting down with us. Appreciate any other things that you have for the live community or for your kids or your parents or anything like that?
No, I just like to thank all the parents for allowing these, us coaches to coach these young athletes and, make them better athletes or help them out at least to be better athletes for the especially high school level. And most of the time we see all these kids shine, especially in high school, and we get the word out for them and makes us feel good.
Awesome.
We did something for them.
Good deal, Coach. Well, thank you for stopping by. I appreciate you having you. Thanks for sitting down and chatting with, and good luck tomorrow, Sunday. I think you guys will do great.
We should.
All right, thanks.
All right, thank you.
Appreciate you. All right, we're going to go back over to Coach Mike. We got some more kids. Thank you, Coach. Appreciate you.
Hey, Ben. Good? All right. So we're here with the Central Saints. Why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself, just name and the position you play.
Okay.
I'll hold it.
My name is Chance Jackson. I play wide receiver and cornerback.
What about you?
My name is Nathan Trujillo. I play outside backer and fullback.
My name is Francisco Morphin III, and I play quarterback and safety.
Awesome. So I know you guys had kind of a rough ending to your season. Didn't go quite the way you wanted to go. It's kind of serving as like a redemption, kind of hopefully putting a cherry on top of your season, hopefully tomorrow.
I think we can do it. I think it'll be a little bit of a cherry on top of our season.
Awesome. What about you? What do you think?
Yeah, it'll be a get back at the season after a loss. We were ending it with a win. Let's cap it.
Awesome.
I agree with them. I just want to end the season with a win.
Okay, yeah. Like hopefully we ended on a high note. Okay, so what is your favorite NFL player, or maybe a favorite team or style? What kind of player do you emulate after? Who do you like?
I'm gonna have to go with Deebo Samuel.
Debo. Okay, yeah, I like that.
Brandon Ayuk, Niners.
Of course, we got a couple of Niners fans. All right.
I've always looked up to Julio Jones.
Julio Jones. Now there's a Hall of Fame wide receiver right there. Awesome. So what do we? Let's do a little bit of a prediction. What do you think the final score might be tomorrow?
I think it'll be 28-0.
28-0. You're winning, I hope, I assume, right? Yeah, okay.
21-7.
21-7. Okay, slightly closer.
28-13.
28-13. Okay, awesome. Yeah. Well, okay. So personally, what do you hope your final stats will be, or do you want to score how many touchdowns or how many tackles, or what do you want to happen tomorrow for yourself?
I think I could get at least 2 or more touchdowns tomorrow.
Okay, a pair of touchdowns at least. Awesome. What about you?
Looking forward to getting some sacks and maybe a touchdown.
Oh, sacks. Maybe like a fumble for 6. Yeah. All right.
I'm hoping for a goose egg or to pass some touchdowns.
Okay, all right. Oh, so shutout is what we're aiming for. Perfect. All right. Well, thanks, guys. Thanks for coming out. All right. Good luck tomorrow, guys. And then, I hope for the best for you guys. All right. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much, Coach Mike and the Central Saints coming in. I got Keith here with the Tracy Bucks. Why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself to everybody on the live?
Yeah, my name is Keith Forster. Been coaching the Tracy Bucks here for a few years now with Coach Poston, and then we brought in another guy who's actually helping coach our varsity last year as our offensive coordinator this year, Vince Stroop. He's actually not going to be there with us tomorrow, unfortunately.
I heard.
He's vacationing in Aruba. Tough to be away from it all, but so I'll be stepping in for him tomorrow. Hopefully, he can fill some big shoes. But we got a pretty solid squad. We got a good game plan. I've been texting him all morning. We've been talking all week, pretty much game planning for this, because we know we got a big game ahead of us. It's a good squad that we're facing.
So the JV Tracy Bucks, you guys are Central Valley Youth Football and Cheer champions. You guys are going against the Delta Youth Football League champions out there. The South Stockton Vikings, probably one of the oldest franchises that we have in the 209. Well over 50 years established too as well. And I think they just recently returned to the top of the Delta Youth Football League. I can't remember the last time they had 2 champions in one particular area. They had the 10U level and at the 12U level as well. So what kind of preparation did you guys have to prepare for this Vikings? Did you guys do anything different during the practice this week?
There's always small things that we do differently every week. I mean, we study a lot of film on our opponents. We had a couple of games that we were able to look on the Vikings, so we're able to key off of a couple of key players typically in each team. This team's a little harder to prep for because they've got quite a few good athletes. Honestly, they've got some that are really interchangeable, and they do well at disguising a few formations. But I mean, defensively, we always start off with these are the formations that we're keying off of. This is what we think they're going to go to. We try and make things as predictable as possible for our boys, but they're always going to have counters in place. There's things that are not going to see on film that you've got to be ready for as well. So not anything that we did really different, I'd say. More of just like a weekly preparation, just knowing that we're going in versus a very game opponent. It's kind of fun for us because we've always wondered, hey, how do we stack up against some of these other leagues? Now it's not only, oh, hey, you're playing another team from another league, you're playing a champion from another league too. So I think this is really cool of you guys to put something on. I hope this really gets legs and takes off for you over the next few years.
Yeah, that is kind of the hope. This year was getting the buy-in. We got, like I said, 10 teams to actually buy in, which is a great start for us. And then next year we hope to grow it into, the ultimate, I guess, area championship, if you will. I've been getting hit up from people in the Fresno area, Sacramento area, Bay Area. They want to run simultaneous competitions like we do, and then almost expand it to kind of like a CIF kind of deal that they have with their playoff and state championships. So we'll see. That's the big idea. But we have with the media day. What do you think about the media day so far?
It's been really cool. I mean, we didn't have a ton of our players with us. We had to travel a little bit. It's kind of harder during the holidays, I think.
Yeah.
As you see, we didn't have a huge presence. We had 3 of our players here today, so cool to see some of these other teams come out with a little bit more of a presence, show of force, I guess you would say. But pretty cool facility you've got going on here. I like that you're really trying to hype up these games because they're high quality games. And so, I mean, anything we can do to get these boys, a little bit more excited for some bonus football, I'm game for it. I'm all about it.
Awesome. Appreciate that, Coach. And anything special you guys put in the playbook coming out for Vikings this weekend?
Yeah, we got a couple of things that we have always had in our back pocket that we haven't necessarily needed to use yet. This might be the game where we need to use. We have some stuff that we've been working on for 6 to 8 weeks that nobody's ever seen. So
okay.
It's only if and when we need it, but it's ready to go. So I mean, last game of the season, I guess. So never a better time.
A little bit of the unpredictability factor with you and your team against a team that is by nature unpredictable, right? They mix their guys around. They mix formations up. They don't always do the same thing twice. A little less traditional, if you will, which kind of makes Vikings a little bit dangerous. You guys play very different rule sets as far as age and weight limits go.
Right.
Now, physically, because I know that's a concern for a lot of parents and stuff, the way I see it, because I've seen a bunch of games. Well, I'll ask you first. What do you think there's a large size difference between your unlimited weight team and their Delta Youth football?
I don't, with our team in particular, Tracy Bucks, the teams that I've been coaching, we've never been the biggest team out there ever, really. We rely more on our fundamentals and our speed than we do size. It seems like almost every team that we go up against is a little bigger than us. And any of our backs would all qualify to be regular backs anyway. It's not like I have a huge jumbo refrigerator Perry back that we, put him down the field. So for us, it's not a big deal. And I think the Vikings match up pretty well with us on it. I think they may be a little bigger than us. Not a lot, but I think it's a good athletic matchup.
So interesting. So just a word out to the parents, and I know there's been a lot of commissioners and head coaches that were worried about the size difference going up against unlimited, but I'm glad you're kind of echoing what I was thinking, because I've seen all these other games. I've seen champions from unlimited leagues come out, and they stack up pretty well against those leagues that have weight limits. I mean, even with X-Men and things like that. So I think it's going to be competitive. I don't think there's just a given advantage just from the rules itself. But I'm excited to see you guys compete against the Vikings. That is one of those matchups that I think a lot of people are really looking for. So
yeah, as are we. So we're game. Hopefully it comes out our way come tomorrow, so we'll see.
All right. Thanks, Coach, for taking some time and sitting down with us.
Absolutely.
If you find another victim out there that wants to sit down with us, go ahead and send them my way.
Posting over here.
There you go. I appreciate you, Keith. Thank you. All right, we're going to go over to Coach Mike, and we're going to see if they have, I don't know if they got another interview lined up. Hopefully we can get one lined up. Hey, thanks, chat, for chiming in with us. That was Coach Keith of the 12U Tracy Bucks, and I'm excited for that matchup. I mean, Vikings and Tracy Bucks, that's going to be a big matchup. All right, we're going to go live to the field now.
We're good to go? All right. So we're here with the Junior Vikings cheer. All right. And why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself?
So I'm Susie, and this is Faith.
I'm Faith.
All right. Hello. So how long have you been cheering?
For a year.
A year? How about you?
3 years.
3 years. All right. So a little bit of veteran. All right. Awesome. What's your favorite part about cheer?
Probably like practicing cheers and the halftime.
You like the halftime?
Yeah.
All right. What about you?
Helping the girls and showing them like how to do stuff.
Okay. All right. So are you the cheer captain?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. It kind of irradiated right there. All right. What's your favorite song to dance to? What's your favorite one been all year?
That's really hard.
Like the one part of the song, the single 8 count, what's your favorite part?
I like all the songs, but probably, I forgot the song, but.
All right, no problem. What about you? What do you?
Soak City.
Okay, all right, perfect. Well, thanks, ladies, for coming out. I hope you guys enjoy yourselves. Thank you, and have fun tomorrow, okay, guys? All right, awesome. Thank you. All right, thank you.
All right. We got some of the cheer representing too. I think South Stockton Vikings, in my opinion, have like one of the loudest and best cheer squads, no matter which level you're talking about. I even said that to Pablo. But I got the coach from the Manteca Junior Buffaloes here, 14U. Why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself, coach, to everybody at the live?
Bubba Carabello. I've been coaching with Junior Buffs, 3-4 years now. So.
Gotcha. How long have you been coaching in general?
This is my 9th year of coaching youth football. And I also coach at Manteca High School too.
Awesome. What got you? I mean, how you might have had a football career long before this. How long have you been playing football?
I started playing football when I was 8 years old myself in Fremont.
Okay.
Moved down to Manteca when I was in 6th grade. Played with the Rebels for a little bit, and then just started coaching. I played high school at Manteca High also.
Gotcha. Thanks, coach. And for the media day and stuff, you saw a bunch of teams come in. We lined up. What do you think so far, just kind of about the atmosphere and everything that's going on out here today?
It's live. It's live. It's fun. It's fun for the kids. This is a good atmosphere for the kids. Some fun to be part of. Especially you guys' first one. The thing that you guys are doing for the kids is great. Awesome.
I appreciate that, coach. Yeah, we just want to do something big for the kids, kind of show off. I always felt 209 talent was just on another level. The one thing that just no one knew about it, right? And so I just wanted to put that out there as much as I can. You grew up kind of, in this area from, 6th grade on up, and there's a ton of talent out here, and especially for the Manteca Junior Buffaloes. I mean, you guys have a hell of a good quarterback too. Why don't you talk about your team and how you guys kind of stack up against the Modesto Broncos?
I think we match up pretty well. I mean, they're big boys. They're big boys up front. They got some linebackers that they like to fill the gaps pretty well. It's going to be a good matchup of speed and size. I think we have some size to match with them. Don't get me wrong. We're not far off.
No, I don't think so. I don't think so either.
Especially now that I've seen them here. I mean, they do got some big boys up front. They like to fire, but our boys like to hit. They like to hit, so it's going to be a fun matchup. I'm looking forward to it. You mentioned our quarterback. He's obviously our dude, but we got a lot of weapons.
Yeah.
A lot of weapons. So.
And you need to have those weapons, not just to win a championship in your guys' league, too. You guys had a very competitive Lodi Junior Flames team come out and challenge you guys. You guys did a great job handling them in the Super Bowl, and it was not an easy road to get there as well, because you have to play sometimes teams 3 times in order to come out on top. So they got all the film that they need on you guys. So how do you compare your Central Valley Youth Football League and SinCal? What do you think are the biggest differences between your league and theirs?
It's funny because I first started coaching in SinCal with the original Junior Buffs.
Okay.
So I got to see a lot of those teams out there. And to me, it was pretty similar. I mean, they like to hit. They have a lot of power football running teams out there. A little bit different in our league. We got some power teams, but we got some teams like to air it out too. So it's a good mixture in our league. So that's probably the biggest difference. I was talking to the Broncos coaches. They only have like 1 or 2 teams that really like to throw that much out there.
Yeah.
So with us, it's a little bit different. We like to, a lot of our teams, we have about half our teams that will throw the ball 23 times a game. You know? And then we have another half that want to play power football too. So and I think we're kind of that mixture of in between. We like to power it at you, but we got a lot of speed on the outside. We're gonna hit some edges, and we're gonna throw the ball.
I think so. It's gonna be. I mean, this is why I love these matchups too, because in SinCal, like I said, you usually know what you're gonna get. Central Valley Youth Football Cheer and some of the other leagues, they do like to mix it up a little bit. SinCal definitely has a big brand name, I guess you could say, as far as the Smash Mouth category goes. But pitting, a team like them that likes to do that versus a team that has almost the opposite approach, right? Not to say that you guys don't like to run the ball. You guys just do it in a very different way than Modesto likes to do. So I'm really excited about that matchup. What was kind of did you guys do anything different as far as preparation following up into this week? Did you guys change your practices up a little bit, or are you guys just business as usual?
Actually, you know what? We gave everybody a week off after the Super Bowl, got healed up. We've been at it for 18, 19 weeks.
Yeah.
We wanted to get all the bumps and bruises healed up. We got back after it on Monday. Monday and Tuesday, went through the basics. Kept it real basic, fundamentals, wrapping, tackling, group tackling, plays, offensive plays, and then we schemed a lot defensively on Tuesday on what we want to do against them. Because they're, like I said, they're gonna power at you. They're a physical team. I like the way they run their system. You know, a lot of wishbone, a lot of double wing. So I like what they're doing. But our job is now to stop it. So we're gonna go after that. So.
Gotcha. Well, any words of motivation or I mean, let's just put it this way. SynCal, I do want to ask one more question. SynCal has some weight limits surrounding, you know, them, and then you guys have unlimited weights. Do you think that's a big factor going into this weekend, those differences in the rule set between each league?
No, they're bigger than us.
That's why you knew what I was getting at, right? So it's like we have a league that has weight limits.
Yes.
And at least on the tape, they look bigger.
Yeah.
But I think you know, the tape can be very deceptive, as you're saying, right? When now you see the kids here next to your kids, you're like, oh, they're just kids like us too, right?
My boys are always the smallest on the field. you go back and look at it. I mean, you look at us against the Cowboys. You look at us against Lodi Flames. You look at us even last year when the Turkey Bowl against Tracy Rampage. You look at us against almost every team we played for ever. I feel like we're the smaller team. But we got some size. We do got some size.
Oh, yeah, you definitely do.
We're not ever the bigger team. But doesn't mean we play less physical.
So I guess, like, going into this game, not intimidated by the size factor at all. You guys, this is actually normal.
Oh, yeah.
For you guys?
This is usual. In fact, some of the boys were already saying that they remind them a lot of Lodi, that they're size-wise. Lodi had a lot of good size.
Yeah, they did.
They were a big team. They've been big for the last couple of years, and we've had some wars with them. So I think that the boys are looking at it a lot like that, expecting the physical game that we got with Lodi with these guys, and that's kind of what we're looking at, even as coaches-wise. See where they match up. Lodi had a good speed with their size. That's one thing I want to see if they match that speed with Lodi. So we'll kind of see. It's going to be fun. It's definitely going to be a fun one.
I appreciate you, Coach. Thanks for coming out, sitting down and chatting with me and everything. And I think we're going to see if Coach Mike, are we ready to go? Yeah, we're ready to go. Thanks so much, Coach.
Thanks for
appreciate
doing
you.
this again.
Yeah, definitely.
Why don't we go ahead and introduce ourselves? Just your name and then the position you play.
Giovanni Urasalva, left tackle.
Claudio Espinoza, defensive end and center.
Jason Larios, and cornerback.
All right, perfect. So why don't you go ahead and tell me, what is your favorite NFL player? Like, who do you like watching the most?
I really love watching Patrick Mahomes. He's an inspiration to me because he's a good team player, and I also met him before. I ate and met him before.
All right, nice. Congratulations. What about you?
Mine, Josh Jacobs. He's a power running back, and he's just dominant, and he's a hard person to stop.
I 100% agree with you on that one. That's a perfect pick for me. How about you?
I think Devontae Adams from the Raiders. I like the way he runs, and that's pretty much it. Yeah.
Awesome. I like him too. He's a great player. Now, I know your season didn't end quite the way you wanted to. Hopefully tomorrow you get to end the year off on a high note, I hope, right? What is one thing you want for yourself tomorrow? Do you want a lot of tackles? Do you want to score a touchdown? What's something you want for yourself tomorrow?
Something I want for myself is to do like better than I have ever done, so I can like make All-Stars or something.
All right, so you're like your personal best game, your highlight game. Perfect. What about you?
I want to be like their number one thing that they need to stop. So like I want to be like their number one focus.
Awesome. That'd be good. Yeah.
I want to at least make a few good tackles, make less mistakes, and try to get a pick, I guess.
Oh yeah, that'd be exciting. Maybe a pick six, maybe, right? All right. Well, thanks guys. Thanks for coming out. Good luck tomorrow, and have lots of fun out there. All right, guys. All right. Thanks. I thought I pressed the button. I thought I accidentally pressed the button. Because I hit a button, and I was like, oh.
Yeah, let's get these headphones on.
Oh, here we go. go.
Yeah, we live right now.
Oh, we're live.
What's going on, Coach Walker?
Hey, man, I'm just living the dream, man. I'm trying to be like you when I grow up.
Whatever, dude. So what do you think so far? How's it going?
Honestly, I'm still lost for words, just to see it all come together. Like I was just sharing with the guys, if there was anybody that was going to put this together, it was you guys. And why I say that is because you guys are the mutual ground. You guys are part of an organization and trying to favor one other organization. You guys are really here for the kids, and I think that's what was able to do this was all your guys' hard work throughout the years. So congratulations to y'all.
Thank you guys. I appreciate that too.
Because I ain't gonna lie, bro, this is huge.
Yeah.
Like I knew that this was gonna be big, but bro, it's huge. Hey, if you guys don't know yet, man, hey, go subscribe. They got a YouTube channel. You're missing out. It's live tomorrow.
We are live tomorrow.
Even better. Do not miss this. I'm telling you guys right now, follow North Valley Empire. Hit the follow, subscribe. You do not want to miss tomorrow. It's going down.
Yeah, it is. There's some good matchups all up and down it.
Hey, man, it's going down. Hey, I'm going to tell you this. So can we talk about some teams?
Yeah.
All right. Hey,
let's do it.
So I will say this. There is some size.
Oh, yeah. You've seen them walking around here, huh?
There is some size across the board that we don't really get to see that much in Stockton. You know, we're known for the speedy, fast, bounce out, come for your legs. But, man, I'm looking across the table, and I'm just like, where is this size from? The other side of the 209 has got, what are they drinking?
Yeah, that's the agricultural center out there out south of the 209 for
There's
sure.
a kid,
out there
look, there he is right there. I was looking at him all night. He got to be like 6'3". What team is that right there?
That's Manteca Junior Buffaloes, man.
Hey, I'm excited to see them play, man. They got good coaches. They got a good quarterback. Very in sync team. I've been knowing those guys for a while, man. And to see that group on their last year of football together, man, it's going to be a good game. Who are they playing first?
Manteca Junior Buffaloes going to be the Modesto Broncos, a bigger team.
Okay, now let's talk about the Broncos because I just got done getting swarmed by them. They are focused.
Yep.
They're big. They got the energy. They got the swag. It's going to be fun. I don't have no favorites. I don't have nobody.
I just want to see it happen, right?
I just want to see it happen. Hey, but what better way to make it happen, man, than North Valley Empire, man?
I appreciate that.
You guys, man, the whole team, this whole thing going on. I mean, I'm looking at this dude, and it's just like, it's beautiful.
I appreciate that, Coach.
Hey, we don't have to go, no, not disrespecting nobody. We ain't got to go to L.A. We ain't got to go to Texas. No more. We ain't got to go to Vegas. We don't got to go to the Bay Area. Sacramento, love everybody there. You guys finally brought it here. It's here. And if you were not here and you got invited, oh, man, you gonna wish you were after you watch this live and all these games going on.
I appreciate that, Coach.
On,
all right. We got some more kids we're going to interview right now.
Hey, follow, subscribe.
Yeah, thanks, Coach. Appreciate you. We ready? Let's go.
All right. We are live here with the Central Saints Super Bowl champions. Congratulations, guys. Why don't we start off, go ahead and introduce yourself, just your name and the position you play.
My name's Alexander Morfin. I play running back and quarterback.
Running back and quarterback. Nice. How about you?
I'm Eduardo Carrillo, and I play middle linebacker and fullback and lineman.
Oh, I like that. Nice.
Marco Cosum Jr., I play fullback and D lineman.
Fullback and D lineman. Nice, nice, nice. All right. Now that you guys have got that Super Bowl champion, we're looking for the Empire Classic. What is something that you want for yourself tomorrow to happen? How do you want to score a lot of touchdowns, make a lot of tackles? What do we want to happen tomorrow for yourself?
Probably 2 touchdowns and a few good tackles.
Nice, few good tackles. I like that.
A lot of tackles and a few touchdowns.
You want 2 touchdowns. Awesome, awesome. All right. What about you? What do you want?
3 teddies and 2 tackles.
All right. He's got high hopes. 3 touchdowns. All right, all these touchdowns. Okay. So what do you think the final score would be tomorrow?
21-0.
21-0. Shutout. Like it. How about you?
31-0.
31-0. Wow. We're looking for a skunking over here. All right. How about you?
I don't know. We'll find out tomorrow.
Oh, there we go. I like it. Kind of like a calm confidence. All right. So what is your favorite NFL player?
Bo Jackson.
Bo Jackson. You watch films of him on YouTube?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. He's a good one. How about you?
Max Crosby and Fred Warner.
Okay. Yeah, I like those. How about you? Who's your favorite?
The Bus and Alvin Kamara.
The Bus. Nice. I like Jerome Bettis. That's a good one. All right. Well, good luck tomorrow, guys. Have lots of fun. All right. And I hope all those tackles and touchdowns happen for you guys. Okay. All right. Have a good one.
All right, so we're back here real quick. Coach, go ahead and introduce yourself to the people on the live.
Hi guys, this is Will Matthews with the JV Turlock Pride. Just excited to be part of this Empire Classic.
Yeah, what do you think about the media day so far?
Lots of activity going on, lots of stuff. Yeah, it's a pretty cool event. I know all my players were pretty jacked up about it when they got here, and they're still having fun out there.
You guys rolled deep too, didn't you?
we brought, probably about 22 kids, so
That's good.
Yeah, not the whole team, but we're most of the year.
All right, so talk to us about your matchup going into the Central Saints. What do you guys think?
They're big.
Yeah.
But we had a decent season with our team. We lost 4 games, but the total of 11 points that we've lost those 4 games with. So all of our losses, very close games, very competitive. I think it's going to be a really good matchup. I've kind of watched a little bit of film on them, and they're fast, they're big, and we're just going to have to step up and kind of show what SinCal football is all about.
There you go. And a lot of people that I've had actually sitting down from the other leagues, they talk a lot about SinCal football. I think finally they got a chance to sit down, actually do some game film, and it's like, okay, this is an entirely different brand of football.
Yeah.
So, Central Saints probably matches the SinCal brand a little bit more closely than some of the other teams do because they just like to run the football a lot like some of the SinCal teams do.
Yes.
Did you guys do anything special for, coming into this week's practice, or did you guys put any new wrinkles in? What did you guys do?
Offensively, we did add a few plays that we thought that we can exploit their defense. We watch huddle every week. We do the game film and the scout film, and even the film we could find online about the Central Saints for this year. All of my kids have already watched it. So we kind of pride ourselves on being ready for the game and the matchup. And penalties this year have been our Achilles heel. It's just kind of without those, I think we would have been undefeated. But so that's one of our kind of focuses tomorrow, is make sure that we are playing really good, solid, just fundamental football. And I think we can do that, then we were going to be right there with the Central Saints and giving you guys a really good game at home.
I think it's going to be an awesome game. I was just talking to Coach Walker and a couple of the other coaches from Elevate, and they just can't believe the matchups that we have, the 10 teams that actually decided to come out to our first Empire Classic and excited to grow it. Well, thank you so much, Coach, for sitting down watching. We got a bunch of kids waiting in line, so I'm going to get them going. I appreciate you, Coach. Thank you.
Got it. Got it.
Let's go. Oh. Let's see. Hold on 1 second, Coach. Hold on. All right, so we're going to get the field cam going right now.
Southside Vikings, congratulations on you guys' Super Bowl win, knocking off the former Super Bowl champions, so congratulations. Why don't we go ahead and start with just introducing ourselves, just the name and the position you play.
Bryce, I'm a running back. I play a little bit of slot on a corner.
Okay, awesome, man.
My name's Julius Davis. I play running back and linebacker for South Stockton Vikings.
Oh, hey, Julius, thanks.
Braden James, and I'm a receiver.
Okay, all right, perfect. All right. So now that you guys have kind of won the DYFL Super Bowl, now that we're here at the Empire Classic, what do you think is going to be the score for tomorrow's game?
Probably like 28-0.
28-0, confident. Okay, that's good. I like that.
We're not trying to let them score on the board. We're trying to keep it 0 because we have lots of zeros in our record.
Oh, so you're looking for another shutout. We're just going to add to the list. Awesome. I like it.
42-18.
42-18. Okay, so we're gonna score a whole lot of touchdowns. Awesome. All right. So let's go ahead. What is the one NFL player that you like the most?
Barry Sanders. I like him because he's untouchable. He got shakes.
Yeah, I like Barry Sanders too. He was my favorite too.
I want to
be like Derrick Henry because he's big, fast, stiff arms, crazy too. I'm trying to be like him.
Yeah, he's a rough runner, that's for sure. How about you?
Jerry Rice because he's a receiver and he can catch.
Yes, one of the greatest of all times to play. Awesome. So why don't you guys tell me, what is your favorite football play that you like to run? Personally, what's your favorite play?
Like who I try to model my game after, like what?
Like, is it like a Hail Mary pass? Do you like the sweep play? Do you like a reverse? What kind do you like?
I like jets. I like jet sweeps, yeah.
Jet sweeps? I like those too. Those are fun.
I like Ram because it's right down the middle, and I'm a running back. And on the Super Bowl, I almost scored, and he finished it off for me, so I like that one.
Yeah, I like that. Hard-nosed running, like it.
I like streaks and like posts because like those are all deep routes.
Yeah, those are fun too, especially when you complete them for touchdowns. Those are the best. All right, guys, thank you. Good luck tomorrow. Have lots of fun. All right, guys. And thanks for coming out, guys. Have fun.
All right, we're back here with Coach from Livingston Wolves. Coach, why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself to everybody out on the live stream?
Hey, everyone. I'm the offensive coordinator for Livingston varsity team.
Gotcha. And short and sweet. What do you guys think about the media day so far?
You know, I like it. You know, I think this is great for the kids. I think this is a good exposure for them. You know, they get out there and experience stuff like this. I think it's awesome.
Cool. Yeah, I appreciate it. And then what are you looking forward to as far as your matchup against Central Saints?
You know, I'm looking for I think it's going to be a really close, like really good, you know, physical outcome for us. You know, we got a decent offensive line, but with our speed, I really think we can, you know, get outside on them and everything else. But I really think it's going to be a good physical game with them.
Yeah, you guys are almost like polar opposites in the way you approach the game of football, right?
Yeah.
Central Saints, like I said, historic franchise, good feeder program out there for Central Catholic. They run they run at you. They don't have a huge playbook.
Yeah.
But you're always like, but what they do very well.
Oh, exactly.
And then you guys, and this is very different from even your SenCal counterparts, I think, is you guys actually do like to spread it out. You guys do have a quarterback that can throw. You guys do have a dangerous wide receiver and all those, you know, features that, you know, most people when they look at SenCal don't actually see. So on the offensive side of the ball, or actually just in general, did you guys do anything different to prepare coming into this week?
No, we kept it basically the same. Just same game plan, same approach, what we're doing. You know, what I like to do with our speed, I mix around everywhere. You know, I might put my slot in the running back position, just put him back out as a wide out for some screens. I run a lot of quick screens and stuff like that. Want to utilize our speed a lot. So, I mean, we really haven't changed nothing much. Going to keep it the same and just attack everyone how we've done all year long.
Yeah, and you guys were just this close.
Yeah.
I mean, it couldn't have been any closer. And as a long snapper, I even said this on the live stream. I mean, that you know, I feel for that long snapper going for that 2 points to tie to give him, and I pleaded with everybody online. It's like there's so many things that have to go right for as what looks like a routine PAT snap.
Exactly.
But from not just a blocking standpoint, from the snap to the hold to the kick, all those things have to go perfectly in order to even have a shot, right?
Yes.
So is this kind of like a redemption kind of game for you guys? Something to try to go out with a W?
It is. A lot of our kids, they felt like, you know, we left so much on the field last Saturday. When we got down to the 1 yard line and couldn't punch it in, we had a good drive going for halftime. We had a big penalty that kind of set us back a little bit, man. So our kids are pretty hungry to want to finish this game compared to last week. I mean, because we were so close to that one.
Yeah, and I really did. I mean, that was a hell of a game, too. We even had the SenCal commissioner commentating on your guys' game, too, as well. And, you know, he was rooting for both teams, but he liked you guys quite a bit in particular, mostly because he lost to the Turlock Pride. I think that came a little bit. So he was edging in your guys' corner. So,
yeah.
All right, Coach. Well, I appreciate you sitting down with me. We're going to try to interview. Do you have any questions for me, though, before I let you go?
No, man, we're just looking forward to tomorrow, and I appreciate you guys doing this.
I appreciate you coming out, Coach. A hell of a team that you guys got, and I look forward to seeing you guys play tomorrow.
Well, thank you.
Appreciate you, Coach.
All right, thank you.
Thank you. All right, guys, we're going to go out to the field cam now.
The Central Saints, congratulations, you guys, the Super Bowl. All right. Why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself, just your name and your position you play?
Jordan and I play quarterback sometimes and running back.
Quarterback and running back, all right.
Shay Sean Johnson, number 52, middle linebacker and right guard.
Oh, yeah, right guard. I used to play right guard when I was in Pop Warner. It was awesome.
Julius Brown,
I play offensive tackle and defensive tackle.
Awesome, awesome. All right, so now that you guys had a great season so far, what do you think the score will be tomorrow at the end of the game? What's a prediction you have?
I don't really know actually. Well,
You think you're gonna win?
yeah.
All right, that's good. That's good confidence. What do you think?
32-6.
32-6. All right. Oh, you're gonna really roll them. All right.
Like, I don't know we're going to win, but, like, I would say, like, 36-6.
36-6. Okay, so big wins is what we're expecting tomorrow. Now, what is one thing you want for yourself to happen tomorrow? Do you want a lot of tackles? Do you want a touchdown catch? You want a touchdown run? What do you want to happen for yourself tomorrow?
I would like to have a touchdown run. Yeah.
Yeah, touchdown run. I like that. I like that. What about you?
I just want a lot of sacks.
You want a lot of sacks. How many sacks is a lot of sacks?
5.
5 sacks in one game? Man, you get 5 sacks in one game, you might come away with that big victory.
Like, I like getting sacks.
You like getting sacks too?
Yeah.
Okay, so between you two, who do you think is going to get the most sacks? Oh, you just handed it off to him. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay, he's the big defensive lineman. Okay. All right, so one last question. What is your favorite NFL player?
Okay, my favorite NFL player is, can I say 2?
Yeah, go ahead.
It's Joe Montana and Deion Sanders.
Joe Montana and Deion Sanders. I like that. They played against each other a lot, too. What about you?
Ray Lewis.
Ray Lewis. That's a good one. The cameraman loves that answer.
Probably Tyreek Hill.
What was that?
Tyreek Hill.
Tyreek Hill. Yes, yes. Exciting player. All right, guys. So thank you. All right. Good luck tomorrow, and I hope all those sacks and touchdowns happens for you guys. All right. So good luck tomorrow, guys. Have fun.
All right, so we got Coach Mike out there interviewing all the kids. It's been a great day. There's a huge long line. So what we're going to do is we're going to keep it going. And I'm going to wait till these next ones come up, and we're going to get it going here shortly. All right, here we go. Here are the things of Turlock Pride.
All right. Let's scoot over just a little bit this way. Good. All right. Cameraman's giving me that one. Okay, so we're live with the Manteca Buffaloes. You guys had a great season, right? Super Bowl win, everything. Why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself, just your name and the position you play?
Brody Carabello, quarterback.
Quarterback, awesome.
Brixton Minchuck Ortiz, middle linebacker.
Middle linebacker, I love that position.
Brendan McMichael, DN.
DN, awesome. I actually played DN a lot when I was in youth football. That's my favorite position. So tomorrow, what do you expect the final score is going to be? Do you have an idea? I'm going to put you on the spot a little bit.
Do you know if they kick field goals or they kick extra points?
At this level of play, everybody kicks awesome field goals, even at the JV or the 12U level.
26-13.
26-13, all right. That's a good call.
I think it's going to be a tough battle because they got some big kids there. So, and we got size and physical, like speed, right? I think it's going to be like close. Like 24-18.
24-18, yeah, okay, I could see that. What do you think it's going to be?
48-7.
48-7. I'm assuming you guys are winning. I assume. All right, so, I mean, they might have a little bit to say about that, but that's okay. That's okay. So what do you want personally for yourself to happen tomorrow? Do you want to run a lot of touchdowns, throw a lot of touchdowns, make a lot of tackles? What do we got?
I just want to win.
Just want to win. I like it. All right, what about you? What do you want?
I just tackles. I like hitting, so tackles.
All the tackles. You want nothing for anybody else?
Sacks.
Sacks? How many sacks do you want tomorrow? I had one say you wanted 5 sacks in one game. What do you think?
8.
Yeah, 8. Yeah. If they throw 8 times, I don't know if you've seen the film. I don't know if Modesto Broncos will throw 8 times, but if you get 8 sacks, I think you guys will pull it off. So what's your favorite NFL player? Do you have like somebody you like to model after, or do you just have somebody you like to watch?
No, I just like watching CeeDee Lamb.
CeeDee Lamb. That's he's exciting. I like that one too. What about you?
I like Max Crosby.
Max Crosby. That's a good one. Yeah.
Will Clapp.
Okay, there we go. All right. Well, guys, good luck tomorrow. I hope you guys' predictions all come true. All right. And you guys have a lot of fun tomorrow, okay? All right. Yeah, you guys have a good one.
All right, Coach. That was Coach Mike there talking with some couple Manteca Junior Buffaloes, and I got finally a representative from the South Stockton Vikings to come sit down with you. Why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself, Coach?
How's it going? My name is Pablo Ayala from the Stockton area, Vice President for the South Stockton Junior Vikings. My President Bill couldn't be here, but shout out to him. Let him know we representing here out here.
So I can't say how excited my family was, even being from this area. I've lived in Stockton for a number of years too. Excited to see the South Stockton Vikings back on top in the Delta Youth Football League. We had a little bit of a lull in the action, but we all feel like, okay, everything is right in the world now. South Stockton is winning Super Bowls in the Delta Youth Football League again. So we were excited to see not just one level right at your 10U, but also the 12 you got too out there too. Good for you, Coach. So first of all, what do you think about the media day thus far?
It was actually interesting. It was fun to see a lot of the teams out here. It was exciting to see the kids wanting to get interviewed. It was exciting. It's something new for the Stockton area and the 209, and I'm excited to see how big this tournament could get.
Yeah, me too. Definitely. I got people hitting me up from all over Fresno, Bay Area, Sacramento, all that stuff. So maybe it does turn into something big, but
yeah, we love to play you guys.
And South Stockton being definitely one of those areas, most storied franchises that we have in the 209, might be the oldest franchise that we have in the 209. Yeah, that's why. Like, they've been around for as long as I was playing youth football, so I know they've been around. But I'm just excited for all the talent. Anything in particular looking forward to? The 10U, 12U matchups? How do you guys think you're going to do?
I'm just interested to see how the kids are going to do. Different matchups, different teams, different rules with overlighters and expanse. So it's going to show how these kids are, how we prep them for the week to see how they're going to perform. And show them something new, different formations, different schemes, and it's going to be fun.
Good deal. Well, thank you so much. I know they got a long line of kids over there, so I want to make sure we get through them all. Hey, thank you so much.
And thank you guys for having us. And
bring out that cheer squad, right?
Oh, yeah.
I've been hyping your guys' cheer squad up. Oh, no. Cheer squad, I will say,
shout out to Chris.
Best cheer squad in the 209. I don't care if I get heat for that comment. Like, every game we went up to live stream, we have like a shotgun mic that goes out over the crowd. I have to turn that mic down because the cheerleaders are overpowering me on my own headset. So big shout out to the cheerleaders for South Stockton Vikings. So all right, we're gonna go over to the field cam now. Let's see. I don't know if he's a see, but thank you so much for sitting with me, Coach. Appreciate you. All right, guys. Yeah, thank you, Pablo. All right, here we go. Yeah.
Saints, congratulations on you guys' season so far. Great season. Why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself, just the name and the position you play.
My name is Javon Phillips. My position is running back.
Running back. Awesome. How about you?
My name is Terrell Hoffman, and I'm a quarterback.
Terrell, quarterback. Nice. And what's your position?
My name is Felton Payne. I'm a middle linebacker and fullback.
Middle linebacker, fullback. All right, so we got the dude in the middle. All right, awesome. So, you guys probably had a great season, but I'm sure you guys want to end on a high note here at the end of the season. So, what do you think the score will be tomorrow at the end of the game?
I think it's going to be 60-0. That's just what I think.
6 or 60?
60-0.
60-0. Man, that's a crazy score. Hey, if that happens, I'll... Good call. What about you?
My predictions are 32-0.
32-0, another goose egg. What about you?
What I think that the score is going to be is 55-0.
55-0. All right, confidence. Love it. Okay, so now that we have that kind of out of the way, what is your favorite NFL player? Who do you like watching the most?
My favorite NFL player is probably Deebo Samuel.
Deebo Samuels, I like watching him too. He's a very good player. What about you? What's your favorite?
All time? Or just watching?
Now, whatever you want it to be.
Probably Calvin Johnson.
Oh, yes, Megatron. That guy. That's a dude. Awesome. I like that pick. How about you?
My all-time is the best linebacker, Luke Kuechly.
What's that?
Luke Kuechly.
Oh, that is my favorite pick so far. I love him so much. You look him up on YouTube if you don't know who that is. He's a beast. Awesome. All right, so let's go ahead and let's talk about kind of what you want for yourself tomorrow during the game. Do you want a lot of tackles? Do you want a lot of touchdowns? Or what do you want to happen tomorrow for yourself?
I'm looking for a lot of touchdowns and kind of like running people over.
Oh, you want to run some people over? Oh yeah, you want to make that highlight reel. I'm sure. Yeah, how about you?
Since I'm QB, I just want to throw my wide receivers the ball, give it to them like in the right placement, and probably get 4 touchdowns.
Okay. All right. Good. Good. I like that confidence.
So for me, I want to get like 5 tackles, a touchdown, and a couple pancake blocks for my running back.
Oh, pancake blocks. Oh, yeah, you want to make the highlight reel that way, too. Awesome, awesome. All right. Well, thanks, guys. I appreciate you guys coming out. I hope you guys have a great game tomorrow. You guys have a lot of fun, okay? All right. Thanks. Thanks.
All right, got another coach here from the Central States defensive coordinator. Why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself to everybody, Coach?
Yeah, hey, I'm Matt Figueroa, the novice defense coordinator.
All right, and you guys are matched up with a pretty good team this week, and how do you think you guys are going to do?
I think we just go out and do our job. I think we'll come away with it. They have a lot of speed. We're looking to just assignment correct football, like always.
And Central Saints, you guys are kind of known for that. Like just the basic fundamentals. I would say, that South Stockton team probably fancier at the 10U level, right? I'm sure they put in a whole mess of plays versus maybe what that game film I had when I last saw them against Riptide. They ended up winning their championship game. You guys ended up winning your championship game in spectacular fashion, too, as well. You guys beat Modesto Rams twice.
Yeah.
So, how do you guys think you match up with the size and speed?
Well, we've seen speed all year. It's every team has at least one guy that's got speed.
Yeah.
Something that comes to mind is the Merced Junior Knights.
Oh, yeah.
That kid, we were chasing him all over. I think, what it comes down to is back to our containment and doing our assignments correct and waiting on the backside and just the typical defense that you want to teach and want to implement.
So I think I might know the answer, but did you guys put anything special in for this week? Did you guys do anything differently in practice preparing for this team?
Defensive wise?
Yeah.
Nothing. We literally went over assignments. We're real boring when it comes to teaching.
Mm-hmm.
As long as the kids intake, we want to make sure that they're still flowing right. We're still making sure that they're still hitting their gaps, checking, making sure outside linebackers are doing what they have to do and not just running amok. Because at novice, that's
the big thing, right? So
yeah.
I think most people would call it boring.
Mm-hmm.
I think if you're a coach, I think worth his salt, in this game, especially at the younger levels, fundamentals, techniques. If you really grind those things out, you're going to have a successful season like you guys had.
Yeah.
Any words of motivation before I let you go and we get back to the kids?
Not at all. I'm just want to say thank you for putting this all together. I don't
appreciate
think
you having
I don't
you.
think the 209 has got a grasp on what's going to happen here and how big this is going to be.
I hope that's the case, man. I'm going to push hard for it, and with help from you guys. You guys have been great to us. When we go watch you guys are always welcoming. We really appreciate the Central Saints quite a bit.
Come anytime.
Thank you, man. I appreciate you, Coach.
Right.
Thanks for sitting down and chat with me for a little bit. All right, we're going to go back to here real quick. All right, let's see if I can get him going out there. Coach Ralph! All right, we're going to send him over anyway. Here we go.
With the Wolves, congratulations on a great season, you guys. I know it didn't quite end the way you wanted it to, but either way, great season so far. So why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself, just the name and the position you play.
My name is Nye Kalua. I play backup, wide receiver, and then D tackle.
Wide receiver and D tackle. Nice, nice. How about you?
I'm Christian Martinez. I play quarterback and backup lineman.
Quarterback and backup lineman. Awesome, awesome. So what is something that you want to happen tomorrow for yourself during the game? Do you want a lot of tackles? Do you want a big sack? What's kind of something you're looking forward to tomorrow?
I want a big sack.
You want a big sack. Awesome, awesome. I hope that happens. How about you?
I want to complete a lot of passes and get some few yards.
All right, so a lot of passes. You want to make that highlight film. Awesome, awesome. All right. So why don't you go ahead. What is your favorite NFL player, or who do you like to emulate, or who do you like to watch? Who's your favorite?
I don't know my favorite.
You don't have a favorite? Do you have a favorite team?
Yeah.
Yeah? Who's that?
The Raiders.
The Raiders. All right, we got a Raider fan in the house. How about you? Who's your favorite?
I kind of forgot mine.
All right, no problem, no problem. All right, so let's go ahead and let's talk about kind of what's your favorite sport besides football? Do you play another sport? No?
Oh, I used to.
What
but
sport is that?
Basketball.
Basketball, okay. How about you? You like any other sports?
No.
It's only football. You guys live, eat, breathe football. Awesome, like it. All right, guys. Well, thanks. Hope you guys have a great game tomorrow. I hope you guys have a lot of fun. I hope those sacks happen for you. I hope all those completions happen. Thanks for coming out, guys. Appreciate it. Yep.
All right, guys. Coach Matt here on the mic right now. We're gonna wait for Coach Mike to get these other kids back, and then we're gonna bring it right back for you guys. And he's gonna line them up right now. All right, give it 1 second to get going here. We're gonna squeeze in as many as you can so we can close out this media day. Thank you guys all so much for watching. We appreciate you so much. Yeah, we're gonna get big groups of the Central Saints in here. Horse, you want to sit for a second? Oh, shit.
All right, so I'm here with all the Central Saints in this interview. Let's go ahead, let's introduce ourselves real quick, just the name and the position you play.
Daniel Arbolo, I play outside linebacker and lineman.
Outside linebacker, lineman, nice. How about you?
Jamie Harper, defensive tackle.
Angelo Martinez, safety and wide receiver and DB.
Safety, wide receiver, DB, nice.
Ashay Washington, kicker.
Kicker, awesome, awesome.
Christopher Ramirez, defensive lineman and offensive lineman.
And offensive lineman, I played offensive line, awesome.
Steven Mendez, wide receiver and DB.
Wide receiver and DB, nice.
Isaiah Rosas, tight end and DB.
DB, nice.
Carlos Quadros, offensive lineman and outside backer.
Offensive line, outside linebacker.
Jason Guerrero, offensive lineman.
Offensive line, I played offensive line my whole football career, my favorite positions. All right, guys, so what is our favorite NFL player? Who's your favorite?
Christian McCaffrey.
Christian McCaffrey, I like him. He's a good runner.
Joe Montana.
Joe Montana, one of the greatest of all time. Yeah, two. All right, we could do two.
Randy Moss and Jerry Rice.
Okay, now you have to pick one.
Randy Moss.
Thank you. Perfect answer.
Deron Bland.
What was that?
Deron Bland.
Okay, there we go, Bland.
Devontae Adams.
Devontae Adams, awesome.
Jerry Rice.
Jerry Rice, one of the greats.
Jerry Rice.
Jerry Rice.
Max Crosby.
Max Crosby, awesome.
OBJ.
OBJ, that's a good one too. I like that. A lot of wide receivers. All right, guys. Well, I hope you guys have a great game tomorrow. Hope you guys have a lot of fun. Thanks for coming out. Good luck, guys. Awesome. Yep, that's it. We're done. Mascot. And I'm here with all the Central Saints again. All right, why don't you go ahead and introduce yourselves? All right, just your name and your position you play.
My name is Miguel Frias, and I play DB and quarterback.
DB and quarterback.
My name's Yuri Frias, and I play fullback and outside linebacker.
Fullback and outside linebacker. Hey, what's your name?
I'm Adrian, and I play wide receiver and quarterback.
Adrian, wide receiver.
My name's Gianni Figueroa. I play safety.
Safety.
My name's Isaac Johnson. I play defensive end and right tackle.
Isaac plays defensive end. I love defensive. I played that all the time.
My name's Christopher Falls. I play tight end, outside linebacker.
Tight end and outside linebacker. Awesome.
Bryson Carranza, left guard and middle linebacker.
Left guard, middle linebacker. I played left guard. I love that position.
Amari Fields, right guard and the middle linebacker.
Right guard, middle linebacker. I like the linebacker positions a lot. All right, guys. So let's go ahead. Let's give who is our favorite NFL player?
Travarius Ward.
Ward, okay. That's a good pick. I like that.
Ayuk.
Ayuk, yes, good one.
Odell Beckham Jr.
Oh, yes, Beckham. Nice.
Brian Dawkins and Cam Chancellor.
Dawkins, one of the greatest safeties.
Nick Bosa, Max Crosby.
Max Crosby.
Ray Lewis.
What was that?
Ray Lewis.
Ray Lewis, probably the greatest to ever play the position.
Nick Bosa.
Nick Bosa, I like that pick too. How about you? Who's your favorite?
Jerry Rice.
Jerry Rice, probably one of the greatest wide receivers of all time. All right, guys, we're wrapping it up. Good luck tomorrow to you guys. You guys had a great season so far. I hope all the best of luck to you guys. Thanks for coming out. Good luck tomorrow, guys. Thanks.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are wrapping up here for the media day. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I mean, it is amazing how many people you guys just stuck with us the whole media day. Next time you guys got to come out and check it out. It's actually free to get in as long as you know somebody from one of these teams or leagues. Come out, check out the Elevate 209 CrossFit Gym, especially for spring football. They go from as young as the 8-year-old division all the way up through high school. They're elite 7-on-7. If you're looking for a home to do some spring football, to get some spring training in even too at this gym. This facility is absolutely amazing. They got like a nice indoor turf half field. They got a track that goes all the way around. They got all the weights and the CrossFit equipment that you can possibly want. Vince Carter, Ryan Walker, they all do such an excellent job out here. I appreciate all the support, all the coaches that came out and chatted with us and sat down. It's a great experience, not just for the coaches to kind of mix it up and network with these people. And if you heard, our least senior coach is like 5 or 6 years. That's absolutely amazing, the time and dedication that these coaches actually put out to these kids. It's so heartwarming, and it's all for free. None of these guys get paid. They do it for the absolute love of the game, love the kids out there to make sure that they're set on the right path for life and learning those life skills through football. And we just want to blow these kids up in just the media portion of it to let everybody know that 209 is absolutely stacked, with talent and just good kids, high GPAs all the way around. We heard a lot of that today out here. And we're just really happy. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. Please, tomorrow, starting at that 10 a.m. slot, that 10U game, we got the best of the best Empire Classic Tournament. Make sure you guys tune in, like, subscribe. Those links are going to go out tonight, and we'll be set up, and we're going to get at it like we always do with the commentary. So we'll see you guys out there tomorrow. Thank you so much for tuning in, subscribe, like, and do all that other good stuff. We'll see you guys tomorrow morning.